As you heard by now, many experts are saying AI is going to replace your job and many jobs out there, but I actually do not believe that is true. I think there is a better way to approach AI, a better way to leverage AI, and that will actually still get you more of your time back while getting all of the benefits and even more from what AI can give you. So in this video, I'm going to give you my tips and tricks, the tools that I use on how I implement AI with my virtual assistant, so I can still have the human approach to all of my processes, as well as leverage their time, as well as leverage AI, so we can all just simply get more done and the business moves forward in a human way and not just by robots and machines. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about is what is the difference between a VA, virtual assistant, as well as AI, artificial intelligence. The key difference right there is the artificial portion of it. AI is a computer. It is a program that is designed to do certain tasks. Think of it as ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, a lot of these different ones that you're already working with and familiar with, where you're interacting with a machine to get answers back from it. There's a whole new wave in AI right now, but the AI is doing a lot of the tasks on your behalf, so you don't need to be prompting it and simply getting answers that you then need to implement. It does a lot of the implementation as well as working the computer part of it. A virtual assistant is actually a real person, a real human who is a team member in your business. This is a person that we find from the Philippines to help assist you in your business. Very much similar to AI, however, they are skilled in the role that they are doing. They are extremely capable. They have years and years of experience, fantastic at English, and will also give you that human approach to the processes that you are doing. I read a study that a lot of people who are calling companies, and if they do get an AI voice receptionist, or if there's an AI voice phone call to the lead, they feel put off by that company because they want to talk to a human. If they're having some issues and they need it to be addressed, they want to talk to a person. A virtual assistant really gives you that human approach. So just to clarify, I think AI is absolutely fantastic. I use it every single day, and I actually train my team members, my virtual assistants, every single day on how to leverage AI in their roles as well. In fact, don't just implement it. I say it's a requirement for them to spend at least 20-30 minutes a day to research AI and use AI and see how they can use it in their role and in their processes. So a little bit later in this video, I'm going to show you and kind of tell you how we are using it for my team and how we're using it for our clients, where our virtual assistants are trained in AI and how we can leverage and get the best out of the both worlds. But when do you want to use a virtual assistant compared to AI is actually when you really need that human touch, right? AI is very good at following very specific strategic instructions. It's not the best when something comes up, if a customer's having issues logging in with something, or something comes up that they have a question about the job that you're providing, to make those reasoning calls. At that point, if they are having those issues or onboarding or something, they want to feel that they're being taken care of by a real person, by a real virtual assistant who can actually understand their feelings, their emotions, what they're going through, and help them solve it and kind of get them further along. AI can be used in that process, but the virtual assistant should be using AI in that process to enhance their skills, right? So they can take care of the human approach to everything, and then the AI is grabbing the transcript, recording the meeting notes, putting it into the CRM, and kind of automating a lot of those repetitive tasks, but the virtual assistants really stepping in when they need to. So that brings us into how can we combine the two to get the best out of both worlds, right? When we lead our companies with systems and processes, creating strong SOPs, finding where the business owners need to step out from those processes so they can get their time back, where a virtual assistant will fit into that, but then also how we can implement AI to enhance everything in that process going forward. So that's really the golden framework, is find out where you as a business owner, or where you as an executive is spending too much of your time. This could be in your email, in your calendar, creating content like this, for example, with scripting and editing and everything else on the back end to posting, descriptions and everything like that. For myself, a big role or a big process that I had a virtual assistant take over with AI is actually my client onboarding, right? I was doing everything in client onboarding, which is great, but I knew I didn't need to do that, right? I knew I was kind of wasting the hours in my day only focusing on client onboarding. So what did we do? We sat down together as a team, opened up a Google meeting, and we recorded it. I did a full onboarding process because I wanted my process to be copied, because that's the level of care and of value that I want my clients to experience. It's just I don't need to be sending the emails. I don't need to be sending the text messages. So we wrote it down step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down to, let's say, 40. And we identified exactly where my expertise was needed, in what key moments of that onboarding experience I needed to step in as a business owner, and everything else, how that can be processed by virtual assistants, which they completely took over. From there now we're leveraging AI in that process. Not myself, but I'm having my virtual assistant leverage AI. So when they do have a meeting, or we help people find virtual assistants and plug them into their company, when we're having interviews with these candidates, we're using AI just to transcript everything, to match up their resume with the role that we're looking for, to input all of these notes into the CRM so my virtual assistants and my team can be so much more efficient, get to the right candidate, and then also onboard them with the client that we are looking to solve. So that is my goal, and that is what I really want to teach you, is AI is absolutely fantastic. But if you have the combination of a virtual assistant combined with AI, now you're really looking at proper leverage, because you still have that human approach, so you can completely step back in the process and remove yourself from it, because you have that virtual assistant to take care of the whole process itself. If the AI does something wrong, or if the AI is assuming something that it shouldn't be assuming, the virtual assistant is a protection layer instead of you. So you're never going to get bogged down by that process again, because the virtual assistant is responsible for that entire process, handling it and taking care of AI in that process as well. Leverage virtual assistants to get your time back, and then enhance their efforts with AI, and you will be getting so much done in your business. It's going to absolutely blow your mind. So, little thing I want you to do today is really think about, where in your business do you feel like you're doing something that is more repetitive but doesn't necessarily need your brain and your expertise to get done. Start outlining those, and then start figuring out how a virtual assistant can fit into that, and then how and where you can add AI to that whole entire process as well. I made this super simple, so in the description down below, you can simply grab our time study audit, where you get to audit yourself and kind of start labeling where things can be handed off of your plate. This is step one. Identify what you can get off of your plate and where your expertise is absolutely needed. From there, let's start organizing it, creating systems and SOPs so your business can be running on systems and not just on your time and with all of your efforts, so you're stuck creating a job for yourself and not really running a business. So that's it for today. Click the like, click the subscribe. A lot more videos coming out about AI as well as virtual assistants, but just business efficiency and leverage as a whole. So comment down below what you found, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.